In the previous video, I had my Vikings observations from preseason game number 1 against the Houston Texans. But one big one I left out was the performance from 2025 starter J.J McCarthy, the guy we've been waiting for. Unfortunate what happened last year, his meniscus tear that caused him to miss the entire season after that wonderful preseason game against the Las Vegas Raiders. But now he is back and is the starter for this team heading into 2025 and beyond. So, man, excited. It's exciting for us Vikings fans. A lot of Vikings fans my age, we really haven't had a guy that's been a true franchise quarterback. I mean, we had Christian Ponder. That didn't work out. Teddy Bridgewater, very unfortunate with what happened there. And then after that, it was Sam Bradford, Case Keenum, Kirk Cousins. I mean, some people might consider him, he was a franchise quarterback, but no, that he didn't get the job done here. And then you had the Nick Mullins, Josh Dobbs transition. And then you had Sam Darnold, who had the second most touchdown passes in Minnesota Vikings history in 2024. But his end of his year last year, and you see why he's gone. But J.J McCarthy back on the field for the Vikings yesterday. He finished the day doing this, going 4 for 7, 30 yards, 1 rush for 8 yards, 38 total yards by him. The Vikings, the drive that he played, ended up with 3 points, a 13-play drive that resulted in 58 yards. McCarthy himself, he had first down completions to Jordan Addison. That connection has been strong all training camp with what we have been hearing. And he also had a fourth down conversion in the game there. So some good stuff there. So kind of things that I liked from his performance. For me personally, just watching, he just looked poised in the pocket. He looked poised for the Vikings. Never really panicked, it seemed like. He made the right decisions on every throw, and it was just comfortable overall. And KOC even kind of mentioned that in the post game after the Texans game about how the communication was good in the huddle and all that. So very good to just kind of see that and then hear that from the head coach as well. And that's kind of what you heard about him at Michigan, just him being a leader and just something that you want to see from, I believe, the youngest starting quarterback heading into the 2025 season. Just him being cool, just calm, cool, and collective, and being able to communicate in the huddle. Those things go a long way. And him at only, 22, 23 years old, that's impressive there for me. But 2 plays that stood out. One, that deep play action pass to Jordan Addison on the left side of the field there. So on that play, Donovan Jackson, I believe, slipped on Ryan Kelly's foot. Center Ryan Kelly, new center from the Indianapolis Colts. So he had pressure kind of coming down on him. McCarthy did, but he just delivered that ball. Everything about that just seemed beautiful. And he put it only where Jordan Addison can get it. Jordan Addison had to dive and get it, but that's the throw that he had to make, and that's the catch Jordan Addison had to get there. So beautiful there. That may have been my favorite play. It was a small sample size for McCarthy, but I really like that there. And then the other one was 4th down. Vikings, you need to get the first down. It's 4th down. Man coverage. Texans run a stunt. McCarthy recognizes it. No panic, like I said, poised all day, and he just goes and gets the first down. Nothing real fancy. Just moves the sticks, gets the first down, gets out of the pocket, shows his athleticism. And he is an athlete. He is fast. He can run the ball. He may not have done it as much as Michigan, but that is something that he is good at and capable of doing when he needs to. And that's what he needed to do on that play there. So those are kind of my 2 favorite plays there. Now, a couple of just, nitpicks. I mean, it wasn't a perfect performance. I mean, nothing's really perfect at all in the game of football, in life, all of that. But a bit of some accuracy issues. That first ball he threw to Jordan Addison, a bit behind him. And he's also going to want that pass back to Lucky Jackson. That's a play the Vikings. The Vikings are going to be attacking the middle of the field a lot this year. But, he hasn't played a live game of football in a year. I believe I'm recording this on Sunday. I believe I heard it's been exactly a year since they played the Raiders, where that knee injury did happen. So he hasn't done that in years. So it's just things where it's just reps and things like that, and him just being out there. But I'm not worried about that at all. I feel that'll get worked out in the end as we go through this preseason and regular season. But from the game, I liked how he was poised, decision-making, made the right decisions, and he led the drive downfield to get points, and that's what you need in the National Football League. It would have been nice to see him get that past Lucky Jackson, though, but more good than bad. Very solid performance, I think, from number 9, J.J. McCarthy there. Liked what I saw, so good. Just hope you just keep building off of this, keep progressing going forward. And yeah, it's just fun. It's fun to have a young quarterback playing for the Minnesota Vikings that you just hope is the guy for the next, 15 plus years or something. But yeah, that's all I had with J.J. McCarthy. That's my observations of how he performed. And, looking forward to more Vikings football going forward. Joint practices with the Patriots coming up this week. Looking to hear a lot of positive things from that and, the stories and stuff. And then preseason game number 2 next Saturday. I'm at US Bank Stadium, so excited for that. Skol.